for this is a
Right
rally
now, the
for
community is holding a
the
rally in
girl
support of the
who
runner at the center of
hit the other
this
girl.
viral video. The clip appears to show IC Norcom track star Alayla Everett hit another runner with a baton during a state championship race earlier this month. Everett now faces a misdemeanor assault and battery charge out of Lynchburg.
Shane Fordham is live outside IC Norcom now, where the rally will be held. Shane.
Well, the community rally is now underway here at IC Norcom High School. As you can see behind me, many community members have come out to show their support for the Everett family, who insist the baton strike was an accident and not done intentionally. Alayla Everett was running the 4x200 event in the Virginia High School League Championships when the incident happened. The video shows Everett swing a baton, which made contact with Brookville High School junior Kaylin Tucker in the back of her head. Alayla's father, Genoa Everett, says the incident was accidental and that Tucker came too close to his daughter when coming around the curve, causing Alayla to lose balance. Tucker's mother told ABC News she doesn't believe it was an accident, and Wednesday we learned from the city of Lynchburg's Commonwealth's Attorney's Office that a petition was issued for assault and battery. Since the footage has gone viral, the Everett family says Alayla has received backlash and even death threats while at school. Community organizers say this rally is important for Portsmouth to show unity in support of a member of their own community.
It bothered me to my heart to see how the whole world was dragging this young lady. You know what I mean? Dragging her character based on what they thought they saw. You know, and I just wanted to step up and speak out and bring unity and let this young lady know that the city of Portsmouth has her back.
All right, so I'm just gonna pause it here. So like I said, we're gonna play this thing backwards. So they had a rally for her. She's went on different shows. She went on Good Morning America. She actually had the baton. She was showing, what she believed to happen in that situation. She's also asking for people to look at this from multiple different views, because she doesn't feel like this should determine how people view her moving forward. And I don't understand the Portsmouth rally. I don't understand the rally. The reason why I don't understand the rally is because you're rallying behind a person who, even if they did it and it was an accident, why are you not rallying around the actual victim who was hit, who has a concussion, who could potentially have a fractured skull? That should be the person that the rally should be around. It should be the person who intentionally or unintentionally was actually struck. So I don't get that. But that's that part. But let's go backwards. So now we're going to go to, this is the actual girl who was hit.
Junior Kaylin Tucker was running the second leg of the 4x200 relay in the Virginia State High School League Championships when the shocking incident happened.
That's when she hit me with the baton.
Watch again as you see the two sprinters running side by side as they round the corner with Kaylin on the outside, Kaylin's mother cheering her on. Just as Kaylin is passing the other runner, the athlete swings her baton, striking Kaylin.
I just felt a bang on my head and then I fell off the track immediately.
Kaylin dropping her baton and reaching for her head.
The whole Coliseum pretty much gasped. I just jumped up out of the bleachers immediately and ran to her on the main floor.
The 16-year-old was later diagnosed with a concussion. The family says neither the athlete who struck Kaylin nor the other team's coaches checked on Kaylin or reached out afterwards.
To see that they kept.
And this is where as soon as the incident happened, this is where there was a course of situations that all were wrong. Firstly, if you do accidentally hit someone, usually your natural instinct just kicks in and you'll go and you'll check on that person. I watch all different sports. I watch basketball, football, track and field. I watch the Olympics. I watch baseball. I watch a ton of sports. So I've never seen in a sport where something is done accidentally where they don't go check on that person. Even in a dangerous sport like football, if someone takes a big hit, then you see other people, go to that person's aid to make sure that they're okay. So for instance, this is going to be a throwback, but I can't remember the quarterback, but when Lawrence Taylor hit that quarterback, he hit him low. He knew he injured that quarterback. He immediately started waving to the side to get help onto the field so they could come and take a look at the quarterback that he had just hit. It's been multiple situations that have happened in far more physical sports where someone has been accidentally hit and everyone naturally goes to check on that person. So this is where I think the first crack in the story is, where you hit her, it wasn't intentional, according to the runner, you didn't check on her, you looked at her, and you kept going. Then in another interview, the actual runner who hit the girl said that she, by the time she finished the race and went back, she went to check on her, but it was too many people around her. Then she asked her track coach, what should she do? Should she go up to her? And I just think in that instance, you look at every other sport where if something is done accidental or if a person is even hurt, usually it stops right there and people go check up on this person. So when it first happened, you didn't check on her, you didn't apologize. After it happened, if you finish the race, they don't show us the video if the full race was finished. But even after that, you didn't go check on this person. So that's two instances where you're going to check on this person. Then the coaching staff, you ask the coaching staff, let me get this light on. You ask the coaching staff, should we go check on her? And I'm guessing that the coach said no, because the person who hit the other girl said that, I didn't get a chance to, check up on her. I tried to reach out through social media. So there is some type of backstory there where she was following the girl on social media. The victim who was here on the screen, she stopped following and she blocked the other girl, which is totally understandable based on the circumstances. So it was three different errors that happened instantly, three different errors that happened. Then to keep going and doing all these different interviews and for the family to rally around her, which this is a very simple thing. If you are rallying around your daughter to this degree and your daughter is the one who accidentally hit the other runner, how would you feel if your daughter was the one that was actually hit? What would you be doing? Would you respond differently than this family who also is put in a situation where they have to protect their child? So, once you flip it like that, if you're defending your child who accidentally hit the other girl, what lengths would you go to if your daughter was the one that was hit? So it just shows that, when you make mistakes, and especially now where everything is recorded, the best thing to do is to take the L and admit to fault right away when you were doing things. That was one thing that Nick Wright spoke about that I thought was very big. He said people don't know how to take L's, especially in the media, but I think in general in life, people don't know how to take L's. I think this would be a totally different circumstances if right when she hit her, she stopped running, she checked on her. All these things, could have been handled differently. So there's so many instances where, the ball was dropped. And now you have, I don't know if I have the video. Let's see if I have it queued up. I had a bunch of videos from this. I wouldn't believe I had the video, but the NAACP is getting in to defend the girl who hit the other girl. And that doesn't make sense to me, because where do you draw the line when we are not allowing someone to, make a mistake, deal with the consequences of a mistake to be able to move forward? My dad told me a long time ago that, if you don't learn from the first time you make a mistake, that second time you make a mistake is going to be worse. If you don't learn your lesson till the third time you make the same mistake, it's going to be a lot worse. And I think in this instance, this is where we see a lack of accountability on so many different levels, where just admitting fault and apologizing and checking on this person, which is just normal human decency. This situation could have played out totally different. And it's one of those situations where we'll get into this with the Myles Garrett situation. The more you speak and try to convince people what you believe happened, and you want people to not believe what their eyes saw. When you watch this, I believe it's in this video. I'm going to turn the sound off because I'm going to keep talking while this video is on. But you can see a wind up. You can see she looks at her, she winds up, and she swings. You can tell me that my eyes don't see this, but that is exactly what my eyes see. She looks at her right there. She swings. You never see that motion happen when people are running in track and field. They had somebody come out and say, oh, she was getting close to her lane. There's another angle where you see it was actually the opposite. She is running into the outside lane to protect her lane so the girl can't overtake her. So you can clearly see that there. I think all these adults are handling this the wrong way by not teaching the accountability of when you make a mistake. And that just is some. I understand you got to protect your child, but sometimes your children put you in a position where you have to parent them even as they get older. And this is a situation. I do have a daughter. I'm not just speaking and just saying this out of nowhere, where you do have to tell them when they've done something wrong. And I think this is where they have missed that opportunity.